What's up, people? It's your boy Stro David, and today we're going to be looking at one of the weirdest plastic surgeries ever done by mankind.
Woman spent over $2,100
2000.
getting the
Why?
biggest
Why?
cheeks
She
in
looks
the
like a bicycle seat. She looks like a bicycle seat, bro. What is this?
world. Her obsession started from getting lip fillers at the age of 26, and as she grew older, she decided to get fillers in her cheeks. She says this isn't for the hype. She actually loves the way it looks and insists that right now her cheeks are looking pretty small. So her plan is to make them even bigger. But of course, she claims she doesn't have an addiction.
Yeah, this is what someone that has an addiction will say that they don't have an addiction. Like, you know it's bad when this is how your face looks. You look like you swallowed an entire bone and it just rolled to the side of the cheeks. And when I first watched this video, I realized that, yo, this is actually bad. So I did some digging, then I found her account and I saw some other videos of her. This is actually where it gets actually terrifying. Like, this is not how a normal person is supposed to look, for crying out loud. Like, she looks zombified and look at a very sharp jawline. I don't understand. Her lips have been filled to the max. It looks like you're asleep, like you go to bed with multiple inflations on your face. You know when a bee stings a person and then the stings are just like swollen up and they are untreated? That is how she looks, and she's so happy with it. Like, she has over 700,000 followers on her Instagram, bro. I don't know what this is. This is terrifying. This is not actually how human beings are supposed to live their lives. This is not proper in any sense at all. I don't know why she feels so comfortable with this. See, and okay, yes, I think she's Russian, I guess. But look at the side of her face. She looks like handsome Squidward. She and handsome Squidward, they look alike. Like, it's terrifying. And this is the kind of world we live in now, where plastic surgery has become the norm, when people tend to go to the hospital to change their lip, their eye, and just look at the side of her face. Just look at this part of her eye. It looks like when you compress, you know, freshly baked bread, then you compress it with your hand like this. The way it expands and spreads, that is how her face actually looks right now. And it is actually terrifying to look at, bro. This is not healthy. This is not how a human being should look. This is not how a human being should look at all. Like, how do you expect to live like this? And the worst part is that she probably feels like she has this like badass aesthetic to her face, like she looks like a model. There is no amount of makeup that can fix what you have done to your face. Look at her breast. It looks, it definitely, they definitely worked on this. They definitely worked on this. Look, I mean, look, they are like balloons, bro. They're like helium balloons when you just stuff it together. You know, when we were kids, then we try to like make our boobs look bigger, or when we try to like imitate women, we would just like put the balloons in our chest and it just pops up like that. That is exactly how she looks right now. It is actually very disturbing that someone will be this comfortable doing this to their body. I mean, you have only one life and you are going to live it like this. You are actually going to live your entire life like this. Is this what you want? To live the rest of your days like a bicycle seat? Is that what you truly want with your life? The sad part is that she didn't always look like this. There was actually a time in her life when she did not always look like this. I found some of her previous videos. Then she even did a compilation by herself of how she has been looking throughout the years. And let me tell you, she wasn't even that bad looking when she was okay. Like, how do you, this is where the whole thing just started getting worse. Like, how do you go from looking like this, bro? You were actually okay. You didn't even need that much work done. I don't really see the need for her to work on her face. She just like a very normal human being that you might just see and be like, oh, okay, she's all right, I guess. I mean, okay, look at her here now. How do you do this? Why would you do this and take yourself from this all the way to this, bro? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any lick of sense. It is actually disturbing. And this is not even she is so slim. Wow, she's actually very slim. She didn't even think of adding some flesh, and she's even in the gym. But here that you can already tell that she's already working on her face. Her nose, her lips have already been getting those fillers. You get, it's already there. She's actually very slim. Like, why would you, like, it's crazy that people go to this extent to actually get their bodies worked on. I don't see why you should do this to yourself as a human being. It is the most crazy thing I've ever seen. Then all of a sudden we have this. All of a sudden we come to this. This is what we now get at the end. Bicycle seat animated into it, like it's as if she's found an entire bicycle seat, bro. If I put her face and a bicycle seat by the side, I will tell you that there is no difference. You will look at it and say there is no difference. They are the same image. This is no. See her. Look at this. They are so inflated. It's not even pleasing aesthetic to the eyes. This is actually nonsense, bro. I don't know how she copes with this kind of issues. Like, this is disturbing. I will not lie to you. I have seen a lot of messed up things, but this one in particular is disturbing. No. Let's go back and check that thing out again. Let's go back and see, this is what society has become. This is what we are dealing with as a society now. We should not encourage this at all. We should not encourage this at all. But this is actually the craziest bit. Like, I don't really get why she would do all of this to herself. She looks so skinny. If you check it from the back of her head, you can actually see her cheekbones. How is that even natural? How is that even natural? How can you do this to yourself? She is so skinny. I don't think you need to hit the gym. I think you need to eat. This is not healthy at all. This is not what someone going to the gym will lose like. This is not fitness. And this is where she embraces the character as a full-on, what is the word again? A character taken from the, should I say, Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know. She's dressed up as the what was the that guy again? What was the horror guy again? That's her guy from Saw. Yes, she's dressed up as that guy from Saw. And honestly, it's exactly her face to a T. If you put her face with the Saw doll side by side, this is exactly how she. If she told me that this was what that she was auditioning for a role to play as a female Saw, I would not have an issue with this. I won't have an issue. But this is actually crazy to a bigger extent. To be honest, I do not see why she had to go this far to do this to her body. It's messed up, and I really hope that many ladies out there see this and know that, yeah, there's nothing wrong with your body. You might not have the fattest ass, you might not have the biggest tits, you might not have the curviest body, but at least be happy with what you have.